I come back through the curtain and Vince is going off on me. You know, I'm young and I'm fired up, so I'm trying to defend myself. And now we're in this argument. And then, dude, he hit another gear on me. And that's when he says, back then, all the matches on TV were enhancement matches. And we were doing like 3-4 weeks of TV in a row. It was just getting your move set in, and then we toured. You know, they would sometimes throw a lot of things against the wall, but at least they were going to give you opportunities, and they were actively trying to figure out what was going to be your niche, or what was going to be your deal. And I've got this kid, a local kid, looks like about 260 pounds, chewed bubble gum. This guy, he was awful, non-athletic, and he was nervous. Like, he screws up one move after another move after another move. I was young. I was a little immature. You know, I felt like this kid made me look bad. So I roughed him up a little bit. But then it's just, that's the way it happened to me. I was a jobber. I got jobbed out by the Road Warriors. Anyway, so at the end of the night, it's been a long day. I come back through the curtain. Vince is going off on me. And he said, "You feel good about yourself?" Well, you know, I'm young and I'm fired up, so I'm trying to defend myself. And now we're in this argument. It was just like quiet. And then, dude, he hit another gear on me. And that's when he says, "You know what? Perception is reality. And reality is everybody thinks you're an asshole right now." He cussed, and I deserved that cussing. But there's a few other ones that I took that I didn't necessarily need. And I talked about it actually in my Hall of Fame speech. I do look like an asshole because this kid, obviously, he shouldn't have been in that situation. I should have been able to realize that. I'm a different man now. But back then, you took every little thing that happened. You thought that it was going to hinder your growth or hinder your rise, or where you were going to be put on the cards and everything else. And it was blown completely out of proportion. Oh, just priceless. But the thing is, and I get this, and I know it doesn't really bother me, but when it's done, it's over. Like when the show was over, he wasn't mad at Mick. He wasn't mad at, no one's mad at anybody. But in the heat of the moment, and especially during when we were getting our tails handed to us in the ratings and everything, man, it was the absolute worst.